Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome back to part 7 of Runaway Teen in the City. When I left off, Andi had come home from school. She's had a bite to eat and her fun had been kinda low, so I had her watch some TV while she was eating, and now she's still watching TV. At the end of the last part, I commented that it would be good for Andi to meet some people, which she can do by making friends at school, but another way I thought afterwards was for her to form a club for teens. So that's what I have started. I've created the shell of the club, and now I just need to invite some teens to it. And there is an age restriction, and so it's only going to be showing me teens in the world. So I thought, because we're friendly with Cassandra, and we'll do Sophia. We could have picked Yuki, but I think Yuki is a loner, so she may not really like being in a group setting very much with people she doesn't know. So I thought we would have 2 girls, well, 3 girls, counting Andi, and then we'd pick 3 boys randomly out of this. And some of these are ones I've put in the world, and some are ones, obviously, that are here, like Wolfgang, who's mean, and I don't think we're going to go for him. And I know Malcolm is evil, so we're going to skip him. I don't really know Hugo's traits, but I thought we would take some of these new ones. I don't really know this George Colvin, so maybe we'll try him, because he's someone I have no idea anything about him. And then I'll just sort of shut my eyes and randomly pick, okay? Which is kind of, because I know where they are, I'm going to just go up and down and see. We got, okay, so we have 3 boys, 3 males, and 3 females in the group. And as we get the group with more points, we can do that. And what I had done is I bought the boost for doing their homework, because I figure when they get together they can probably do their homework and speed through their homework a little bit quicker. Though I did not make homework one of the club activities. I made being friendly, funny, listening to music, playing some video games, and I put clean, but only not so much excuse me, for them to like clean up her apartment, but just because I find sometimes when you have a bunch of Sims over, they make a lot of mess, so I figured they could clean up after themselves. I don't notice them really cleaning that much when you have clean in there, but I was just hoping they might help stop making such a mess. So now we can have everybody over to our place, or we could go over to the karaoke bar. So I think what I will do is I will have her go over to the karaoke bar that I made into sort of an internet cafe on the on the second floor, and the karaoke bar that's in the Spice District, I'm pretty sure. So we will be back at the karaoke bar and we will start a gathering there. I didn't actually make a club hangout. It's left blank, but I figured we can just decide where we're going to meet every time. And for this time, we will do it at the karaoke bar. And perhaps in time, maybe we might even just make it at people's houses, and we'll see, because I don't know what people's houses are like. We obviously know Cassandra and Sophia have a house, and I have put the Keenan and Axel are in like a home for teen boys, and I've no idea about George. He may not even have a home. I'm not sure, and she's trying to go to sleep, and I'm not going to let her. So we will be back at the new place, at the karaoke bar and internet cafe. So we are at the, I think it's the Waterside Warble and Cafe, because I think I put that in there. And I have started a gathering, so hopefully everyone will turn up. And I am going to have her go upstairs. There won't be anyone here for this cafe. I'm just going to have her clean up, because it's sort of the evening time, so at this point it's more, they staff the downstairs, is what we'll say. The bar part gets staffed. If we were here in the daytime, they might staff this part. But so let's see, has anyone from our group come? That would be that's the question. Oh, maybe this is this George, because of course I don't know what he looks like. He's got quite the walk, because I've only ever seen him. We'll just talk to him. Brightened day, perhaps get to know his traits. That's actually probably a good thing to do before we decide to have anyone over to our place. Make sure there's no kleptomaniacs. He's the only unknown. I don't know his traits. And if he is, we'll just disband him. Get rid of him out of the group and add someone else in his place. But I don't know anything about this, about him. So they're over playing. Brightened day. So at the moment I have her on the leader of the pack aspiration because, you know me, I like to collect my points. And being friendly is part of the club activities, so I figured we may as well just have her do that. And hopefully become friends. Her social is quite high. She also needs to do her homework. Though that is, like I said, not a club activity, but I gave it a boost. I just want to know his traits. I think I don't know if I'm assuming I don't have the observant trait for her, and I do not. So I'm going to get it because I'd like to be able to get his traits sooner rather than later. We'll wait for a get to know option. Is that tell funny stories, share photos? Going to get rid of that. Don't want to discuss games twice. Bright day. And we can ask about career. I think he tends to busk a lot because that was how we had him. He's a foodie. And are there any other traits we can find out about him? Get to know. Oh, that was a bit embarrassing. Oh, boring. Boring conversation. She's got 2 more. And after I'm hoping just to get his last trait, and then we'll try and get to know some of the other boys in the group. Because we didn't actually know them before. I can hear some singing going on from downstairs. The floors are not very soundproof. Get to know. If it's a boring conversation, we just know he's a foodie. We don't know his last trait. He's yes. I didn't think he would have a job because the only thing we ever see him doing is busking. And he's hot-headed. Gloomy and hot-headed. That wouldn't be a very good combination. I guess anything doesn't really matter. We're gonna try and get to know... Oh, I didn't know it cost money to play this. I don't really use this very often. Now she needs to make a friend so she can give her apartment key. I did the 12 activities, so there's no point keeping us over on that one anymore. But maybe if we make friends, they have the same color hair. Axel and Andi. I think Andy's thinking of trying to grow her hair. She was growing her hair out, and she's hoping it's going to get a bit... She'd like it to be a bit longer so she can wear it out. She doesn't need to necessarily pin it back so much because she's now in an apartment and not living on the streets. She's very, very tired. What are his traits? That works the best when you introduce yourself to someone. I think the we'll ask him if he has a career. The getting to know, like learning their traits, is easier before you get to know them. So we know he's a geek. Even though I put him in the world, I don't remember his traits. No, let's not share melancholy thoughts. And he's creative. So I don't know if you actually have to be a friend or just giving it to anybody. Like if that's just sort of a way of saying it's like a sim. We have a lot of getting to know, and we don't actually need to get to know so much. So he's a barista at Frothy. Heartfelt, no thank you. We don't want to go to the ghost night at the bar. We're already hanging out with some other, hopefully soon to be friends. Friendly, ask about day. She's getting pretty tired though. It's 9:38. Discuss color theory. So they have that in common, that they're both creative. Tell dramatic story. I just really want to become friends is what I'm trying to do now. I don't know where the if that is actually, is that really a place in the game? Like in perhaps Windenburg? The Frosty Foamer? Or that's just because it's a career game. Probably that's what it is. Share ideas. So I'm just trying to get them up to friends. So we can give an apartment key out. Oh, well it's saying maybe we just need to have it be an option so they have to be friendly. Or has he become a friend? He has become a friend, so I think they do need to be friends. So we're going to give an apartment key. So she's done that. And I think even though she's tired, you're going to do some homework. I'm going to try and get some homework done, and while you're working on that, I will try and breed your frogs. I kind of want to get her to have enough money so that maybe we can put up a Christmas tree for Christmas. Though I don't think there's room in her apartment. Maybe we'll just look for a couple of Christmas ornaments for her to hang up for Christmas. Might be a bit much. Who is this? Rico. Oh, this must be, oh, we don't like Rico. Let's not try and talk to her. Talk about cooking. We'll try and direct it into nicer, if we're gonna talk to her, we may as well talk nicely to her. She's a music lover. Why is it an unpleasant conversation? We're saying nice things. And she's a young adult. She's a vegetarian. Now it's a casual conversation. Share ideas. Brighten day. Talk about best mate. We'll try and become friendly with Akira. Is he helping with homework? Or homework? Kind of looks like he is. Because it's not giving me the option to ask for help. Yeah, he is. I see that. Being tutored. So she's focused. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I have music up here. Because it would be good to have music for while she's doing homework. But I don't think I thought of music because there's so much, like there's all these games and computers and stuff for fun things that I don't think it occurred to me to so she's really tired. She looks like she's about to pass out. Now this is saying 75% done, but it's showing as almost being done. The reason I didn't make homework as part of the things that the club does is because I find a lot of times when you have homework in clubs that when they do their homework, a lot of them glitch out. So I didn't want like all the teens in the club to autonomously just start making doing their homework and freezing up my game, because I find that happens a lot. At least in my game, that's what happens. So we'll let her put that homework away. Hopefully she will put it in her inventory. Okay, and now we're going to end the gathering because she's very tired and she's friends, we know, with Axel, and she is friendly with George. And of course she's not as friendly with Cassandra, but we could only work on so many in one evening. So we'll try and get to know Keenan. And we know Sophia and Cassandra's traits. We just need to become friends with them. But we have other nights to do that. But it's midnight. I think it's time for her to go home. So we will see you back at the apartment. So we're back at the apartment, and I had Andi go to sleep, but it seems like the white lights went off a few times during the night, and she has to go to the bathroom really badly. And I think even though we started the club, we are going to have her try and meet some other people at school. Yeah, see, that's it. She should probably complain to the landlord. I don't remember what her handiness is. Let me look. If she has any handiness. She has no handiness. Yeah, she's definitely going to call the landlord to fix the electric. And so she needs to read her handiness book. to get that. So she's going to call the landlord. Yeah, you'll go to the bathroom and then you can call the landlord. And then after you've called the landlord, you can take a shower. And then you can see if there's any food in the fridge, because there's no point cooking if there's food there. We'll grab a serving of whatever it was. I think it was possibly BLT. And I'll check if we can breed the frogs. We can. Yeah, that caused the lights to go on and off. I don't have the auto lights on in here, and it honestly doesn't matter in the apartment because because the bills are just the rent and that's it. So you don't need to try and save. Oh, there goes the lights. I kind of would like, it's Thursday. Maybe when she comes home from school, she'll splurge a little bit and get a few Christmas decorations up. There's no room in this apartment for a tree, so she won't be able to have a tree, but she can get a couple of Christmas decorations. And hopefully he can fix that. Because it would be good if she was able to watch some TV, which of course she can't right now because the power's off because of the electrical in the apartment. Now she wants to paint a mural. I think I'm not going to do that. She wants to become inspired. We can do that. And I would like her to read because I want her to read the handiness book so that she can do some of the things around the apartment. So can we go a bit faster in the shower? Maybe you've showered enough. Go eat. You didn't fix it. You still have no power. What are you doing? You didn't fix our electrical. Have we not paid our rent? Yeah. No, we don't need to pay rent. We've paid our rent. And she can't do anything, but there's no lights. Okay, are you going? Because you didn't actually fix our apartment. Well, that'll kind of be crappy. It's not like we even have the option to do anything to fix it. It's just the lights are out. Perhaps if we leave the lot and come back, it might reset it, because it does seem... Yeah, she can't play with that either. Which is a bit silly, because it should be battery operated. Could be battery operated, so we should be able to do it. Okay, hurry up, finish your food. Not that you can clean anything. Well, the water actually works, it's just the electrical doesn't work right now. I think you're gonna have to go to school soon. If you don't finish, you don't finish. And you can clean up when you get home. Okay, can you actually fix the electrical? What's she want to do? Complain about apartment. Well, okay. So Andi has had a pop-up here. So Andi is sent to the guidance counselor's office to discuss ways to improve her academic experience. The counselor is asking all sorts of questions. Should Andi tell the truth or just make something up that will leave the counselor satisfied? I think we're going to make stuff up because, we're trying to prove that we can, make it on our own, so we don't want to start complaining because they might send us back to the foster home. So, and we've proven really that we can. So we're going to make stuff up and see. So the guidance counselor is so concerned with Andi's descriptions of academia-induced hyperstress, an entirely made-up condition, that she insists Andi be excused from the next few tests. Nice. So Andi's home from school, and she's very tense because she needs some fun, and her electricity is still out. And Keenan asked to come home, and so he came home, and you know what? I forgot to try and make friends. I meant to try and make friends. I was just not thinking, so we'll have to do that tomorrow on Friday. At least we've made some friends by having our club. And she wants to complain about her apartment problems. Let's see if that's an option. Brighton Day. I guess we don't actually know Keenan. Keenan was one that we didn't get to know. I don't really want to... You know what? We can do this later. Oh, is he back? Is he going to come fix our apartment? Because you were here before and you didn't fix it. You're going into our fridge and you're making food. Or you're going to try and make food. There is no stove that works because the electricity is not working. Okay, so you just went and grabbed some stuff out of our fridge and you didn't fix our... And we're going to clean up because it's a real mess in here. And you've got a book. Oh, you don't have it stuck to your hand. You're actually trying to read that book. I'm going to put that hand in this book back in your inventory. And we're going to sell that whirly flower frog. And as soon as she's finished cleaning up, I just want it to be not such a mess. Oh, we're going to have to cancel this pop-in. Oh, he's back to cooking. Oh, I guess he couldn't cook because our counters were messy. Okay. It's game night. Well, I'm not sure how you're going to do game night because we have no power in our apartment. And the landlord is like hanging out, making salad, but not fixing our problem. So at least we have water. Okay, I think we're going to... I don't know what this... We're not going to chat with Yasmin. I don't even know where she is. She's probably out in the... We're going out. We've had enough of this place. We were hoping to decorate after school, but since the power is out, we can't really do that. Maybe we'll get a quick picture of her in the dark, in her dark apartment. And when we come back, we will be back at the karaoke bar where she can maybe hopefully she can do some stuff. Well, she can do some things that would be fun for her at the karaoke bar. So we'll start a gathering over there once we get there. So we are at the karaoke bar, and I had a couple of people come along with us that aren't actually in the group, and I think she's gonna go play arcade game with Axel and Keenan, and I had Yuki Bear come along, even though she's not in our group, but we knew her, so I was able to have her come along. I guess I didn't need to really add any girls to the group, because if I just travel with them, I can have them come even though they're not in the gathering with us. So she needs to use a bubble blower, light fireworks at the Humor and Hijinks Festival, and achieve level 3 in the singing skill. So we're not going to be working on that. We don't have a bubble blower here. I do not think there's a bubble blower. I don't think there was one already, and if there wasn't, I didn't put one in here. Yeah, there's no bubble blower. I just added the upstairs. I essentially left this somewhat intact as it was. The main floor was pretty much the same, other than I had to add some stairs to get upstairs. And I added duplicate bathrooms up here. I like that copy tool that came with the update that came before City Living. I used that for the bathrooms, so I didn't have to redo them. I just copied them and put them upstairs. And I just had to work around the windows that were up here, because this floor is actually part of the place. It's just that it's got nothing up here, so I just added stairs and added this to it. I kind of like just editing existing lots to make them more usable. Not more usable, but to add extra functionality to them, I suppose. And I was just curious how many hours she'd been in there. So she's getting a bit hungry. She's got to go to the bathroom, but see, I thought I'd work on her fun. I'm just curious where her... So we'd like her to get to a C student if we could, but I don't know whether she can do that in one day tomorrow. And let's talk to Keenan and try and get to know Keenan. And also get some points for our club. Did we ever find out his traits? No, we do not know his traits. Get to know again. I don't know the complaining. So what I'm hoping will happen, because the apartment, the landlord wasn't able to fix the problem, so he's a geek also. And he's an art lover. Because we weren't able to fix the problem and the landlord seemed not to be doing anything, no, we don't want to go for dinner. Thank you. We're still kind of broke. Why is she tense? She needs feeling uncreative. Okay. You should probably play. Can you do something and talk? Can you play a video game while you're talking? Just because you still need to work on your... Play incredible sports. Just because you need to work on your fun, getting your fun up. And you may as well use these decent computers they have here. Discuss, why don't we gossip? We know his trying to make friends. We also want to be friends with, you know, the others in the club, the girls too. We're not just interested in the boys, but we had already known them and we knew their traits. Initially we were trying to get to know their traits. She wants to show off her muscles, so let's try and get some points there. We'll ask him about his career since that popped up there. And there's show off muscles. And then when she's finished that, I'm going to check these frogs while she's talking. Seems to be a bit of a lag. We're going to breed them. And then I'm going to have her, when she's finished with all of this, I'll probably end up canceling the game because it takes too long. I'm gonna get rid of that complaint about the problems. She wants to chat with Sophia. You can chat with Sophia, like I said. We're not gonna play at the moment. Brighten Day. Did she become friends with Keenan? She did. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I'd like her to become friends with Sophia. And Sophia is a music lover and cheerful. Tell engaging story. Debate game strategy. Tell gross joke. We don't have enough. Maybe we do have enough points to buy one more because I think you only need 250. You do. So we're able to unlock a slot for her to add one more person to the club. And of course it has to be teens because I set that at the moment as a we will add Pietro. I'm just gonna add. Practice starts from being near it. How is your fun is what I want to know. Not great, but good enough. Go to the bathroom. Need to go to the bathroom, and then I think because you're getting a bit hungry, I don't know whether we should see if there's anything out here. She hasn't really been... yeah, she can order food here. She can order... We'll order a curry is what we will do after she goes to the bathroom. I think you need to stop talking. Your social is fully maxed. And you're hungry, and you're getting tired. And it'd be really good if you could grab some posters. You've not really been doing much on the making money front this week. So I think what we will do is we will, I'll let her grab something to eat, and then when we come back, she will be at home. Because I'm sure you don't need to see her eat her food. And she's getting very tired, and look how, it's only 8:30. And it's taking a long time. So I'll get her to... I don't think I'm going to have her eat. I'm just when she's finished going to the bathroom, I'm just going to bring her home and we'll be back there. Because I'm just curious whether or not leaving allows her to... call the landlord again, or if it's just fixed. You know, he did try to fix it, so we're gonna go. So we're back home, and the power is indeed still off, but can we, and we can't call. I don't know what to do about this, because we have an apartment with no lights, okay, and no power. I'm gonna go buy her, hopefully maybe when I reset, because we're gonna end it pretty much here. So I probably don't need to buy any lighting, but I was going to buy some lighting, some candles, as I had mentioned I might do. I was planning on doing, not I might do, I was planning on doing that. So I'm just looking. There were the lights that came with the Christmas. They're 115. It gives her a bit of light. There's a bit of light in this room. And there's not room to put it here, so we can't put it there. So we'll put that there, even though that was a bit of a splurge at 115. Now this is 45. That's 25. Just wondering if one's brighter than the other. Just sometimes they become brighter sometimes after you actually let go, but just with this, it just seems a bit brighter. And we will just put this little light in here. Okay, so she has some lights for her apartment. So it's not quite so dark in her room. This doesn't really generate very much light. So anyways, we are going to leave it here. And when we come back, hopefully, you know, by me exiting and coming back into the game, we'll be able to call the landlord to get him to fix it, because it doesn't seem like we can fix it, because otherwise we're living in an apartment with no power until we can earn enough money to get out of it and into one that hopefully has power. Because I don't know if anyone's ever lived in this apartment, if they've had this problem where the power's gone out and the landlord's not fixed it and it's not giving you the option to fix it anymore. And we know she doesn't have to pay her rent, because I went and checked that. It's just something to do with this apartment, but hopefully it will reset itself when I come back in from, you know, exiting the game and coming back in. I guess I'll try and repairing the game and seeing if that helps too. But anyways, Andi's gone to sleep. It is 10:30 now because she's very tired. But if you have any comments, any suggestions about, you know, hopefully, you know, exiting in and coming back in fixes this issue with the apartment and the lack of power. But if you've ever come across this, let me know what you've done. And if you like it, please leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and as always, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!